The reason I hired Mitch is because I saw one of his clients in action. I was at an event and I saw this other gentleman who I know, who's a colleague in the community, and he was speaking to a group of teenagers. We were actually at a high school, which, if anybody knows anything about public speaking, being in front of a group of 17-year-olds is actually incredibly intimidating. And the way my colleague presented himself with such poise and calm was just really very cool to watch. And so I learned that Mitch coached him. So I figured, why not give Mitch a call and try him for myself? I think my apprehension initially in hiring anyone to support me in public speaking was just this idea that if we're going to do this, don't hold punches. And I didn't want Mitch to be kind or gentle with me. I mean, I was asking him to really be honest with me and tell me everything from my body language, my cadence, the way I communicated in front of a group. And so I maybe was a little apprehensive, just wondering if he was going to be fully honest with me. And he was. When I first started engaging with Mitch, he came with me to an event in Tampa where I did a presentation for about 40 general contractors. And during the presentation, Mitch was both actively engaged in what I was talking about and actively engaged with taking notes. I thought it was really neat because when we debriefed after the event, he had pages and pages of notes from my body language, my timing, my cadence, my slide deck. I mean, really, he was fully attuned to everything that was going on, which was helpful because when you're in the thick of it, it's hard to kind of take yourself out of it and take a step back and think about the way you're communicating with people. So to have Mitch there with just this kind of neutral third-party lens, really looking at the way I communicated was invaluable. So I've always had a career in communications and I've presented to groups big and small over the past 15 years. But I knew that as I launched my new business, which is about a year and a half old now, that if I was going to be on a speaker circuit, I didn't want to just be a good speaker. I wanted to be exceptional. And that's why I hired Mitch, because he got into the weeds with me on everything on how I can really elevate my presence when I'm in front of people and create an impact. And I owe it to Mitch for making me think differently about how I stand up with confidence and talk about hard things in front of a group of 10 people or 1,000 people. Really, it doesn't matter how many folks are there. I feel fully equipped to talk about what I love and I know best.